Oh my goodness, guys, I am so excited today. And let me tell you why. Check out this email I got from AFL Managing Partner. Tells me that he's looking for business-minded people to invest a vast amount of wealth into from angel investors. I mean, I consider myself business-minded and ready to accept a vast amount of wealth. Obviously, that message was spam, and you probably wouldn't want to respond to a message that just sounds too good to be true. So what I want to do in this video is I want to go through 3 things that will help you check a message to see if it's spam. And as we jump in, I do want to remind you here at NextTech Consultants, we are consultants. So if you do ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@nexttechconsultants.com. You can also find us on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at NextTechNT. So the first thing you want to check in an email is, does this question or thing they're asking make sense? There is a popular spam message going around to HR departments asking for a direct deposit form to be updated. When you get a message like this, I want you to think about, does this make sense that the person's requesting? If you're in a large company, it's hard to tell. So does it violate company policy? And if it doesn't, let's put something in place that says, hey, for personal information or something, there needs to be a check or some sort of confirmation that allows you to validate this request. If you ever received a message like that, give this video a thumbs up. All right, number 2, check the sender address, not the name, but the address. So in this case, what I mean is you're checking the sender email address, not just the name. So in this email we're pulling up, you can see information that says, hey, Susan requested you to do something. Susan is the CEO of YouTube. She's obviously busy. She doesn't have time to do certain things. So sending an email to somebody to request them to do something kind of makes sense. What you want to do is look, the name is right, but if you look at the email there, it's wrong. It says your employee 8583@gmail.com. So you want to make sure that the sender email matches the sender name. So checking that will invalidate like 90% of spam messages because they can't actually impersonate a real email without the email being bounced easier or not working. So make sure you check that. It's a really good tip here. If you've ever had an email like this, let me know in the comments below. I had a friend who was requested to buy gift cards from somebody higher up in their company, and they went around, got them, sent them, and then realized it wasn't true. And this is kind of where the spam message for me really took effect, and I found out about it a couple of years ago. So just make sure you're paying attention to the sender email. All right, number 3, do not directly reply to the email in question. So the reason for that is we're going to pull up some header messages, and you'll notice in this header message, there's a from field. The from field can be the name and an email address. If you reply to, even if it's the right email address and the right name, if you look a little closer at the headers, there's a spot that says reply to. And that reply to is what happens when you reply to the message, where the message gets sent. So they could even have the right name and the right email, but you could reply to the wrong email address, and then that person will then communicate with you in their normal email, and you wouldn't know unless you checked it the second time. So if the message is questionable and you're not really sure if it's real or not, hit reply, delete the email, and just type it in again. That will make sure that you're sending it to the right person. As always, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me create more content like this to help support your business. Finally, if you did have any spam messages that have come in that were so good, share them in the comments below. Sometimes they're actually pretty funny, but let me know in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.